Hey everyone, welcome to your university, the place where we talk all about the Dragon Ball universe. Today, we are going to go through a revealed Beerus son that surpasses all gods of destruction. And if you would like to see more Dragon Ball content, please leave your like and subscribe to join our university. The descent of those known as gods of destruction does not really seem an easy task. Well, as we suspected, it is possible that such a task is passed between generations, but quite possibly the unique potential of each person is what matters most when a god candidate emerges. In short, when discussing who could replace Beerus after his retirement or a possible death, many assume it would be Goku or possibly Vegeta himself, having awakened abilities that match the job perfectly well. But what if it were different? What if, in fact, instead of either of the two, the one who took his place and surpassed his power as the most powerful god of destruction was none other than his own descendant? Could Beerus fall in love and beget a child? What would be the methods of becoming a god of destruction and his possible potential as a fighter? Let's talk about all of this in today's video. Beerus is the god of destruction of Universe 7. He is accompanied by his teacher and martial arts assistant, Whis. Beerus' twin brother is Kampa, the god of destruction from Universe 6. Beerus is powerful, but lazy and playful like most real cats. Although he is a fearsome god, his feline gestures and variety of facial expressions separate him from the more malevolent antagonists in the series. He is very nonchalant about death, being the god of destruction, and cares little or nothing about death and the billions, possibly trillions of lives he has taken over the years he has been the god of destruction. He often uses the threat of destroying the earth as a means to get what he wants, or as a simple warning to Whis and the other Z fighters. Despite his extreme power and role as god of destruction, Beerus is surprisingly well-mannered, respectful, and polite, and can be quite sociable and friendly when in a good mood. Although Beerus does not get overly emotional, it is implied that he has come to care about Goku, since he is seen clenching his teeth and fists and silently lamenting whether Goku's spirit bomb really did backfire and cause his demise. Likewise, when it is revealed that Goku is alive, Beerus is not very happy about it, but just smiles quietly. That is, until something truly impressive and miraculous happens, which is evident when Beerus is able to show genuine happiness and be proud of Goku, especially after the Saiyan finally ascends to the state of ultra-enhanced instinct. This shows that even someone like him might be able to show strong emotions for other people, which would lead us to think that he might, in the distant or not so distant future, be able to fall in love with someone and spawn an offspring, right? It would be quite interesting if, instead of Vegeta, his own son was the perfect candidate to assume his position, and so he would train him to ensure such power that he would be the most powerful among the gods of destruction of his era, as well as surpass his father. But what are the requirements to become a god of destruction? The gods of destruction are very powerful deities who destroy planets, races, or threats that endanger the development of their respective universes, unlike the Supreme K, the gods of creation, who create and fill planets with life in order to maintain the balance of the universe. Together with the K, they rule and oversee the former 18, now 12 universes, with each universe having its own destroyer, unlike the angels and the Supreme Kaiosins, with whom they work side by side, and who are all members of the same species respectively. Both being naturally divine, the gods of destruction vary greatly in species, none sharing the same species except Beerus and Kampa, who are twins and are mortal individuals who became divine from naturally mortal species. Despite their immense power and longevity, the gods of destruction are known to be capable of dying. Because of this, your angel attendant will seek out and train possible replacements. Candidates need not be of a divine race, as mortals are selected as candidates if they possess adequate power. The only known candidate for God of Destruction so far is Top from Universe 11, although previously Jiren was chosen but declined the offer. Goku and Vegeta from Universe 7 were offered candidate positions by Whis, but declined the offer simply because they wanted to become stronger on their own. Candidates, once chosen and accepted, can assume the power of destruction with angel training to control their power and divine ki. Additionally, in the Xenoverse series, Whis seeks to train Time Patrollers primarily in hopes of finding potential candidates to replace Beerus, although Supreme Kai of Time attacks him for trying to hunt down Time Patrol personnel when he asks the future warrior if they would like to be the next god of destruction. Presumably this practice is frowned upon by Kranoa and Elder Kai, although they still allow Whis to work as an instructor at the Time Patroller Academy during a new parallel mission. Whis secretly enlists the help of the Time Patrol to help him explore potential candidates to replace Beerus in the distant future, as Whis notes that Beerus must remain a god of destruction for some time, though he finds it preferable to have a prospective candidate, presumably due to the amount of training involved in preparing a mortal to acquire the divine power of a destroyer. Both Beerus and Whis work as instructors at the Patroller Academy, allowing the future warrior to train with them. Completing Mission 4 of Beerus School. Lesson 3 allows the future warrior to learn the sphere of destruction. Similarly, in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, the original future warrior can also learn the sphere of destruction by completing Beerus training as his master. As part of DLC Legendary Pack 1, the second future warrior can randomly obtain the destructive Fractia super skill strike from Topo God of Destruction by defeating Topo God of Destruction in New Parallel Mission 145. Another challenger of the world, and can randomly obtain his final destructive Fission Key Blast ability in New Parallel Quest 146. Zeno's Athlete Excursion by defeating Topo God of Destruction during a legendary finish after clearing the PQ in less than 15 minutes. Gods of Destruction do not always work alone in their destruction and can sometimes appoint someone else to destroy, thus becoming an agent of destruction. The only example of this in Universe 7 is Frieza, who before 739 was known to help Beerus destroy things, and was also instructed by him to destroy planet Vegeta. Beerus also allowed Frieza to maintain a galactic empire that controlled 70% of Universe 7. Presumably, Beerus also tolerated the activities of other members of the Frieza clan, such as King Cold and Cooler, who is supported by King Cold advising his two sons not to challenge Beerus, which may have played a role in allowing them to maintain a vast empire because they respected Beerus' position as the destroyer of Universe 7. After Frieza's resurrection, however, Beerus was less inclined to allow Frieza to act freely, as he allowed Whis to go back in time to prevent the destruction of Earth due to his love of Earth's cuisine and getting acquainted with Goku and his friends. In Universe 11, the Pride Troopers work under and or are supervised by Belmod, and are therefore also agents of destruction, although in their case, to destroy only evil. They also work with and even protect the Kaioshin if necessary. In preparation for the Tournament of Power, Sidra had the Assassins of Universe 9 act as agents of destruction, gifting their leader with some destruction energy to use. It should be noted that in Dragon Ball GT, the Lude cult worships the mutant machine Lude, whom they have been duped into believing is the god of destruction of their universe, although in reality Lude is little more than a wannabe who has usurped Beerus' title. Fortunately for Lude and his cultists, Beerus does not appear in GT, but despite all that, considering Beerus' potential and the possibilities that descendants have always outlived their parents and ancestors, it is possible that the same is true of his son. That said, if Beerus had a son and trained him to become even more powerful than he is, we will see one of the most powerful characters in Dragon Ball being born after all. If even Goku wasn't able to stand up to this Beerus, who will say with his son with such potential? That said, it would be expected that another angel would come to guide him, but it would be nice to see Whis accompanying him anyway. Above that, we would have proof that this would be the most powerful god of destruction ever seen, at least. That's what you would expect from a son of Beerus. But what about you? Would you like to see Beerus with a descendant? Do you think he could become even more powerful than his father? Leave your opinion in the comments. That's it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions for videos, don't forget to comment here below, because I'll be reading all of them as I always do. Also, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any content from your university.